If you've been out to Rentschler Field for a football game this season, you probably noticed the two new massive warehouses next door. They were supposed to bring around 2,000 jobs to East Hartford, but now half of the project is in question. Consumer investigative reporter Cassidy Williams is live with what's happening here. Cassidy.
Well, the warehouses are done. More than 2 million square feet built in around a year. But even though Wayfair's name is on the building, it sounds like Wayfair may not be coming at all.
It's often said, build it and they will come. But what happens when you build it and they aren't answering your calls?
We really haven't had any communication with Wayfair.
National Development broke ground on 2 new warehouses near Rentschler Field in March 2023. One warehouse for Lowe's, the other for Wayfair. By March 2024, the buildings each had a temporary certificate of occupancy. They received their permanent approval in August. Lowe's has started to move in. You can see trucks already leaving the site. But the Wayfair warehouse, the parking lot is completely empty. What's going on with the project is a popular topic of conversation over at Queen Pizza.
Probably about maybe a year now that we have all the questions about people asking what's going on with the building, and still I don't have an answer for that.
Queen Pizza is on Silver Lane, less than a mile from the warehouses. The development was supposed to help revitalize the Silver Lane corridor, an area that already has a few empty buildings.
We'd get a hell of a lot more business, and it would be good for them as well, because then we're right here.
The I-team reached out to Wayfair for an update. A spokesperson told us the company declined to comment. We do know that while these warehouses were still being built, Wayfair laid off 13% of its staff, a total of 1,650 employees around the world. The company's most recent earnings report quoted the CEO saying customers remain cautious in their spending on the home, and Wayfair sales decreased around 2% for the second quarter compared to last year. The I-team also found a listing online to sublease the entire warehouse. Add all of that up, it doesn't sound like Wayfair is coming after all. East Hartford Mayor Connor Martin doesn't know much more.
As you can see, all I can do is really speculate because we haven't had really productive conversations with them on this.
However, Martin says from the city's perspective, the project is still a success.
So we'll continue to monitor the situation, but as of now, we're not too worried about it.
The developers still have to pay the same amount in taxes.
That's huge. That's $5 million I didn't need from residents.
The exact deal between National Development and Wayfair isn't public, so it's unclear who's responsible to now find a new tenant. But Martin knows it isn't the city's job to do that, and he's hopeful that with time, the project will do as intended, help bring life back to Silver Lane.
What the warehouses represent more than anything is 2,000 people, hopefully working there, that have money to spend along Silver Lane, at restaurants, at the retail stores, at the grocery stores, at the businesses. That's why it's so important.
But when will the servers at Queen Pizza have answers?
If you're not concerned yet, at what point will you become concerned if that's still empty?
You know, I'm not really sure. I think we just continue to monitor it as it goes along over the next couple months. I would say by maybe next year, right, if they don't have it leased out, then that's definitely something to be concerned about, because that's an entire year of an empty warehouse.
So Martin still believes in the saying, build it and they will come. He just doesn't know yet who they will be.
We also reached out to the developer's National Development for an update on this project. They did not respond to our request for comment. Live in East Hartford, Cassidy Williams, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.